Но если хочешь, мы можем сделать презентацию, попробовать на митинге, а потом сделать какой-то даже для first time buyers или для кого-то собрать и сделать даже какую-то презентацию, знаешь, для более широкой аудиенции.
Hi. Да. Yes. Олег, вот, познакомься. Олег, а ты можешь? Yeah, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm calling to introduce myself and to confirm your one-on-one with my colleague Felicia later today.
What time?
I have it here as 12 p.m. Pacific time. Are you on the East Coast, West Coast, or somewhere in between?
On Pacific. And is it in regards to what?
KV Core.
Okay.
Yep. And are you on the East Coast, West Coast, or somewhere in between?
I'm in Pacific time, but it looks like I have 12 p.m. some, I don't know, it was 11 p.m., but then I look at the site and it's 12. I need to double check. Some seminar.
Yeah, no worries. Do you need to reschedule today? It's not a big deal if you need to.
Yeah, if you can schedule a bit later would be better. Maybe like...
Look for the calendar and I'll be able to get that.
Maybe, for example...
Yeah, so let me take a look. Her calendar, a little bit slow. So later today, we're pretty busy, but we do have an opening at 2:30 Pacific time. Would that be okay?
Can we reschedule for next week? 2:30 instead?
Yeah. So my colleague will be out of the office next week. I can get you for later today or even Thursday. We have a couple openings Thursday. Would that be all right?
Thursday, what time?
I have as early as 7, but I also have a 10 o'clock and a 2 o'clock.
Let me check. А вы пока с Олегом поговорите.
Что Олег делает?
So next week she'll be out of the office entirely, but I could do the week after that.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, do you have a preferred day or time?
You can do like Tuesday afternoon, anytime, or Thursday.
Okay, so I could put you for 2 o'clock Tuesday the 15th, and you should get a confirmation email here shortly. And thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to speaking with you then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Это Олег Кеви Кор, не знаю, если оно нужно. Короче, Эльвира зайдет и зайдет тоже Вильям. Вильяма ты видела?
Я видела Вильяма. Мне он понравился, кстати сказать. Он спокойный такой, рассудительный.
Да, он очень внимательный к деталям.
Да,
но
мне
может
очень
быть,
понравилось.
ты им расскажи именно твою специальность, потому что каждый же mortgage брокер что-то именно лучше специализируется, что-то хуже, да, вот чтобы они понимали, что это.
Ну, я очень много делаю first time buyer and investment properties, да. First time buyer to investors. То есть они покупают principal residence, проходит год-другой, мы рефинансируем и реинвестируем в rentals. Это у меня большая часть.
И, может быть, сейчас просто расскажи какая-то там, какие есть, они знают, наверное, но это же есть программа for newcomer, да, есть еще что-то.
Они есть много, но это надо делать более такой серьезный обзор. Просто я скажу, что есть такие программы специфические для new immigrants, вот, first time buyer incentives, но они Great Vancouver incentives не работают. Там на покупки до 400 000. То есть это в Алберте. Здесь.
Да, это федеральная программа.
Это федеральная программа. В Alberta там работает. Там люди за 200, за 300 покупают, и там они инцентив получают. То есть government добавляет 5% на down payment, что помогает квалифицироваться на мир. Вот. Но здесь такие цены, что это нереально совершенно.
А что сейчас, какая тенденция, Ирина, если вот у человека variable term, ему лучше уже так и сидеть variable, да?
Да, если они сейчас уже до сих пор на variable, лучше там и остаться, потому что, в принципе, сейчас все 5 больших банков Канады, все поставили форекас, что в следующем году, где-то с середины года начнутся снижения ставок. Как происходит в 2024 году, с января по конец марта, это первый квартал, делаются все годовые отчеты. Да, никто ничего не меняет. Просто за 3 месяца, за первый квартал, все отчетности делается анализ, и потом с апреля начинаются изменения. То есть, в принципе, вот так, но все банки делают форекас, что должны быть снижения. Потому что мы уже снижаемся по инфляции, и у нас уже фактически пик высокой ставки. То есть где-то уже баланс достигнут и ожидается, что будет улучшение.
Вот это еще раз можешь сказать, если хочешь, я запишу на стори на Инстаграм.
Да, хорошо.
Давай.
Здравствуйте, Олег.
Да, здравствуйте еще раз.
Очень приятно познакомиться.
Да, взаимно.
Должен прийти ко мне этот Джереми, взять чек, пойти положить ему в банк. То есть нам тогда это даже невыгодно ему менеджмент делать. Я надеюсь, что мы его сможем уговорить на e-трансфер. Ему надо только один раз пойти и, может быть, этот All-чат GPT напишет красиво, как его уговорить. Ему надо один раз пойти только в банк, сделать там автоматик на свой депозит, и все. И мы тогда можем посылать, и он будет на счет ему ложиться, не нужно ему ничего делать. Да?
Людям тяжело менять привычки, да, очень.
Каждый месяц. Ладно.
Hi, Natalia.
Hi, William.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, William. Hi.
Hi.
Congratulations on your sale.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah.
Well, a lot of ups and downs, last night. Oh, so tired, Oh, it's not a not a good experience. I don't like this job, because we are dealing with the emotions, exactly how much amount should be held back. In many when I researched in the Google and many articles, they said between 25%, maximum 50% of the purchase price, but there's no specific number. It all depending upon the situation. And one clear thing is that if the house is for the main principal resident purposes for the non-resident, then that is 25%. But if it is income generating property like this, tenanted property, then the holdback amount is different. That is more than 25%. But nobody knows how much is the property holdback for this particular case. But anyway, the main thing is that the difference between the original purchase price and the selling price, the gap, is the capital gain tax, right? There are very, very minimum amount the seller have to pay, but the procedure is very complicated and also kind of scary, because if the buyer don't hold back, and if the seller run away because he's non-resident, and the buyer have to pay the tax and the buyer have to pay the penalty. That's why buyer also should get involved in this issue, and that's why buyer also have to put their clause to protect buyer side. But the problem, okay, everybody is fine and everybody agreed, but the only problem was, okay, then how much is the actual holdback amount? But nobody can answer about that. Seller cases.
It's hard, yeah.
Oh, it's hard, yeah.
Yeah, because it goes through the CRA. CRA has to issue clearance letter from,
clearance
from
letter.
resident buyer.
Right.
And actually, my BCRA can determine how much hold back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
until
probably
that
should be on this letter.
Yeah, nobody knows the exact number. Maybe CRA just say in this case the amount should be like this much or that much. So we just put enough security amount. That's it, right?
Yeah, for capital gain, yeah, hold back.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that is my story.
Yeah. And you're talking 25% from whole amount, not from difference in the price.
Yeah, whole amount from the purchase price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in this case, should be more than enough.
Yeah, more than enough, but it all depends upon how much mortgage the seller has, right?
Yeah.
If the seller has a high mortgage, then that is very dangerous to the buyer side.
But in some cases, it may be not enough money to hold it back after mortgage payout, penalties. Everything.
Yeah, they cannot complete because
this is a
every
problem,
hold back, everything, they are short of the money. But the highest price so far, and also very good price. I know his unit is very nice. 25th floor and have the south-facing view with golf course view. So he also spent a lot of time and effort to get that unit 1 year ago. It's very, very rare because, you know, the mostly one bedroom don't have the south-facing units. It's very rare. Maybe 2 bed or 3 bed have some south-facing, but developers don't allocate south-facing to 1 bed. Very small number only, right? But this one is south-facing and also very fantastic view. So I know there are a lot of good things, but still considering all the factors, 670 is way too high. And if we lose the first week of the listing, which have the tipping effect, we may have difficulty to boost up the price again. Because, you know, this offer, even I got only one offer, not the multiple offers, but that was subject-free offer because the buyer have the pressure that there might be some other potential buyers, and also because that was just listed. So it's not easy. Yeah, every day.
It's the same problem with landlords. They always want more and more.
They need more price, rent price, you mean. Yeah.
And so Elvira say she come about 20 minutes later. So
okay.
looks like she gonna come now soon. Oh, Jeremy comes.
Oh, hi, Alex. So I didn't see you. So how was your vacation? I'm sorry about that.
Hi, Jeremy.
Well. Vacation went well. Thank you. Very good.
Very good. I see. Okay. Maybe you need some time to get back to the work, right? After a long vacation. Anyway.
Because if it is for 11 a.m., we don't want to miss it.
12 p.m. 12 p.m.
It is from last Friday, say 12 p.m.
Yeah, it was sent 1 hour ago.
Yeah, I think I got the
no,
email
1 hour ago.
morning.
It's I sent because what I found online. So that's why I see the next invite with Alejandra. We have on Friday 11:30 for the private coaching. Okay, that one I can send to probably Jeremy, William, and Alec, and myself. For me, ideally to do through phone. So anyway, if it's kickoff, today at noon, Ria. So this is one seminar that they say all basics. William, if you have time to watch, otherwise we already paying and we're not using, right? Because we...
I see email from Alejandro.
This is different. This is private meeting, but he wants us to make sure to watch this seminar before we meet with him.
I can find this email.
Because otherwise, you know, it's no point, right? Because in this seminar, all basics, and then he will adapt to that. That kickstart, yeah? Yeah, I see today noon. Is it good time for you?
For me?
William? Yeah, and for you too.
Yeah,
So this I
Mhm.
know basic functions already because I watched the seminar by myself, the pre-recorded
okay.
one. So, and I have another appointment at noon, so maybe I cannot make it today.
I see.
So if necessary, please record the Zoom meeting and then share the folder, then I can watch it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Alec, you can, yeah, record. Or maybe it's a recorded one. Or if you watched Kickstart seminar, then it's good, right? So Elvira put, will be there in 10 minutes just now. So in 10 minutes she will join. But did you see, William, I put in a group what we discussed with him private meeting. I put little videos in a group.
You mean the WhatsApp?
In a WhatsApp group, yeah.
Not yet.
So what he's saying, it's very beneficial if at least this leads, for example, we give to you, or for example, Irina give us lead, right? So we put it there and we know it's from Irina and we can track.
Hello, Elvira.
So Alec, you already met yesterday, and here is Irina. She is a mortgage broker.
You don't hear, I don't hear her.
You don't see Elvira?
No, I see her, but I don't hear. Maybe need to turn on sound.
Yeah,
and
William. Yeah, hello. Hi.
Yeah.
William just closed last night's sales, so we congratulate him.
So maybe she turned off the microphone, I think.
Turn off microphone.
Yeah, Elvira, can you
She's
hear
just not.
us?
She's not saying anything. I think it's okay if she will start talking. It's fine. She has good.
No, she's
talking.
No.
She's talking now. No?
Yeah, maybe we cannot hear. Maybe unmute. Yeah.
Unmute. So maybe we have to send her the text message, I think, if she cannot hear us. Oh, now, yeah. But
can you hear me?
Oh,
yeah.
now we can hear you.
now.
Yeah.
No,
now we can
it was something wrong with the iPhone. Yes.
Okay.
So hi. Yes. Hi. Hello.
Again.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me on board. I'm so sorry I'm late because I was in another Zoom call. I just finished. Yes, and hello, Irina. I heard that you're a mortgage broker. Which mortgage brokerage are you working with?
I'm working with Capital Point Mortgage Company.
Capital Point. No, I never heard about it. Yes,
it's an independent mortgage broker, and we have access to many banks, other lenders, prime B, private lenders. Yeah, we're located in Burnaby, our office. Yeah, and our main mortgage broker, Lev Kezelman, he is top 3 mortgage brokers in Canada.
I think that I heard about them. about
Yeah, you
him.
probably heard, yeah, because
Yes,
it's
I
a new
think so.
name. They open it own. We used to be in America in a big network. Yeah, but finally they move out and they open own brokerage. Maybe you didn't have hear name of Capital Point, but you probably know Lev Kezelman and Alex Shane. They most popular, very well-known mortgage brokers. It's their brokerage home now.
Yeah, I think that I heard about him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And Irina, how many years you mortgage broker?
It's already 10 years.
10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, it's about my 10th year. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations, yes.
And
And you, William, you just closed the deal yesterday?
Yeah, I had a hard time and so tired, but you know, every deal is different story. It's an ups and downs and go to heaven and hell, right in between. So, but finally, we made a deal, and then that is subjectly offer, but we still have the cooling up time period of 3 days.
Yeah. This rescission period now, yes, make it harder kind of thing. But did you do already that form? What is it? Disclosure of multiple offers. Oh, you didn't have offer
we
presented.
got only one offer. Yeah.
Only one offer.
Yeah,
because I heard it. Fortunately, like you still
you don't need
it,
the form.
Yeah, because I heard about that form that is starting from July 17th.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It's like extra work for realtors.
They are just teasing us more and more and more paperwork. Wow, yeah, too much. Yeah.
Did you heard about this form, Natalia? Disclosure of offer presented.
Right.
Oh my God, I don't know why they're doing that to us.
More forms.
Yeah, more forms, like seriously.
They want to be more transparent.
More transparent.
Idea.
Yeah, but it's all the same day. I mean, it's all supposed to be one day, I mean, it's so much work for us, and it's always just kind of in rush the same day to make us more stressed, I think so.
Yeah.
If this form like in 5 days, 3 days, like something, but here you should be like, very fast, like prompt.
Not the next day, right? You have to disclose everything by the next day.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why.
So how about the market situation?
So I already start to see the market statistics, see the news, as you say. I was 3 years working with the developers, Convest Development. Maybe you know them. I was a project accountant there. So that's why I was on the other side of the projects. And now I switched for the sales. And I assist a few sales for the past year. And I had one deal, but my offer didn't win, but I almost was there. So I got that, I had a backup offer. Yes, and they actually removed the subject, unfortunately. Yes, and so now I came back, and now I want to work in full speed, kind of full of energy and very like more. Yes, and I have a good connections here and there. Good friends, good people, like many people around me. I'm very social. Even now I have a client for purchase, but they're all looking for something what we can renovate, like, flip-flop. So yes.
He wants only like rotten one, don't want a new one. I had one like this. Oh, it looks too good. No, I don't want this one. Yeah, and William is very experienced with actually businesses, selling, buying businesses, and properties for businesses.
Commercials, right?
Yeah, I used to be the realtor license course teacher in a private institute.
Oh wow!
And still, so I have a lot of students. Sometimes the students just like me. So when they got the license, they cannot make a deal right away. So they just approach me and then let's do it together, and then let's do commission split. And of course, why not? So
of course, it's mentoring program, right?
Yeah, that kind of mentoring programs. And also, I just happen to do a lot of the small business asset deals, which is not easy, and commission is way cheaper than residential deals. But because most of my clients, what can I say, Korean speaking basis. So they buy the house and at the next time they buy the business and vice versa. So I'm just helping them because they are already their clients. So I'm happy to helping them. So I do some of the commercial or small asset deals.
I found for pre-sale it's important to choose floor plan, and it's different floor plan make different money after for a sale. You really choose a good floor plan, it's always make more money than not so good floor plan. So look at floor plans, not everything else. Because we don't see unit, only we can judge it by floor plan, right?
And I talked to one guy, like one man, he bought a pre-sales like 5 years ago, 7 years ago. So he had an experience with pre-sale. And when he bought pre-sale, he bought it with the parking spot. And when the building was already built, he said that parking spot was for small car, but it wasn't clear in the contract in the beginning. So that's why they told him, this is your parking spot, but he has a huge Jeep, you know, like a huge car. So he was very disappointed, but obviously he couldn't do anything about that because it wasn't a sign. And after that, I was thinking, okay, so when we're going to sign the contract, we actually need to make sure somehow, like, you know, to push it, like even that small details, like what kind of parking spot, like, you know, maybe which floor, if it's possible, of course.
But most cases, it is almost impossible to know. Even the location of the parking spot or the storage locker will be changed, right? Depending upon the developer's favor. So very risky. So we have to, the only thing that we can do is that we have to disclose that kind of possibilities to the clients. That's it. Just let them just make the informed decision, because we cannot control all that kind of things. Even so, that is risky of the pre-sale. So I always say there's some possible risks that we can expect to my clients. Otherwise, because I'm representing my buyer, they will claim me. Hey, you as an agent, why you don't know about that?
Yeah, right. But how you could know? How you can know about that? I mean, no one knows.
No one knows. Yeah.
Exactly. No one knows. So yes, that's why we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, completion day. Also not known, right? It's could be much later. And now we had these 2 units for rent in the city of Lockheed. And what's interesting, one lady get allocated parking. They say it's only her parking, not gonna change anymore. But second one requested EV parking. So they allocated her EV parking and say, if tenant will not have EV, they may change it. How crazy it is. So they may take it away from her and give somebody else. Like if nobody using, right? So it's almost like, oh, we have to find tenant with electric car, otherwise she may lose this park, which is crazy.
Right.
Yes, it is crazy.
Yeah, it is possible because, you know, parking lot, everything is common property, not strata lot. So we cannot designate the spot or the location, right? This is common property, or sometimes at most limited common property, that's it. So all the option, the developer has it, where to allocate and which lot I can designate to which unit. It all depending upon the developer. Until the time, nobody knows. All I know is that I have only 1 parking lot or 2 parking lots. That's it. I don't know the size, location, everything. Yeah.
That's why pre-sales is cheaper. That's why it's investment. It's like, you know, risky, but still kind of new property. But sometimes in 6 years.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Like Curve, the building in downtown, one of the most expensive one, you know, 1 bedroom apartment there costs like, I don't know, around 2 million. Like maybe not 2 million, I don't remember exactly, but something very expensive, you know. 1 square feet costs around 2,000 there. And it's going to be completion date like 2029, something like that. So I mean, like, Yeah, it's like 7 years from now, you know. And RBC is holding these rates for them, by the way.
Yeah, actually only RBC doing this. Yeah, they're holding rate. But all other lenders not really, yeah.
Yeah, but do they do it just only for this project or they can do it for any project?
It's dependent. They have sometimes agreement with developers. Some banks, sometimes Scotia has, yeah, it's mostly project by project, yeah. But RBC most common, yeah.
7 years, holding rates, this is incredible. And to buy something for 2,000 per square feet in 7 years, yeah, it's very expensive. But so good commissions.
You live in the Vancouver area?
Yes, I live in Vancouver, English Bay.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What about you, William?
I live in Coquitlam.
Oh, nice. You're going to cover entire area then. You're from that side, I'm from that side. You know?
So mostly, yeah, I'm not covering the Vancouver, a little bit too far. So Burnaby, Coquitlam, Tri-City area, New Westminster. That is my major area, frankly speaking.
Yes, and yes, right. It's good because I want to cover Vancouver, North Van, West Vancouver. Like it's my area, right? Burnaby and Richmond, something like this one. I might go to Coquitlam, but for example, Langley, Surrey, and all of those it's already too far for me.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So it's good, good for us.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, if you need anything in Vancouver, you can just call me and I'm gonna have you back here. Actually, here it's smaller, so that's why we kind of all together going forward, you know, and more work looks like, because I also like rent. I do like rent, and I
so
do
you
it.
have both licenses then, realtor and rental property?
No, I have just only one, but I can do lease up. I can do that, right?
Okay.
So, and for me, it's fine to get the second license as well, because 1 year ago, before I got my license, I did the property management, like Airbnb property for the big house in West Vancouver, and I actually loved it. But then I got my license and I stopped it because I know that I cannot do it, like kind of, you know. So yeah, so that's why I like rent, I like real estate, I like trades. So that's why for me it's good opportunity to try both. And also I like working, and Natalia is absolutely adorable, and so that's why I just cannot refuse, you know.
Thank you. Alec is adorable. He's good. Once you work with him, would be.
Yeah. So
open to it yet. Yeah.
Okay.
If you have buyers, usually before you start all process with purchases, I highly recommend to get pre-approved.
First-time buyers,
not even first-time buyers, any buyers.
Any buyers, of
get
course,
pre-approval, especially in today's market, because a lot of huge percentage of applications get declined by banks. But we have other mortgage solutions with bill lenders, with private lenders. We will find suitable solutions, and people will know in advance and can shop with confidence of this.
So and tenants are very, very tidy. But they have a dog. So maybe with dog will be difficult to find a place to rent. They are good tenants, better than anyone without dogs, right? But people don't know, they may refuse. And then in this case, maybe it's good for them at least to see how much they can afford and think after. Maybe encourage them to talk to Irina to see how much they can afford, right? Without deciding, and then they can decide.
One quick question to Irina: do you do also commercial mortgage?
I mostly specialize in residential, but in our brokerage we have 2 or even 3 commercial brokers. We have basically commercial division, and they do a lot.
Okay, you have the commercial division.
I can refer it to you.
Okay, please. So could you just text me or email me your contact information, phone number, and email? Because I may have a buyer sooner or later. Actually, he wants to sell his house and buy the house. and
Yeah.
maybe she needs some mortgage. So yeah,
Okay.
just give me your name and the phone number.
I don't have your email or phone number.
You don't have my. Okay, let
I
me
can-
texted here in
Mm-hmm.
the chat his email. Mhm.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
in the
Natalia.
chat. Yeah, okay, I will find out. Okay,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
do,
okay,
William.
yeah.
I'll give you my information.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
thanks.
And Natalia, I need more information about what property should I go and evaluate? It's for sales or it's for rent?
It's for sale.
What-
Yeah.
how-
Alex, can you send for Northern Way the details? Yeah.
Yeah, because first I'm gonna do it through the Paragon, the system, to see like how
Mhm.
much the property costs now. I mean, based on the
Yeah.
market.
But the owner want you to go there physically, so he wants
Yes,
them.
sure.
to-
I just want to be prepared, you know. So
Mhm.
I mean to
BC Senior Rental Agent.
Hello, Kevin. We are in a Zoom now. You want to jump there? Okay, sure. Yeah. Mhm. Today is the first. He's running around. Yeah.
And I'm not sure
And-
which address should I send to Elvira.
Okay. Yeah. I will text you. Mhm.
Okay.
And also for the William, about Richmond, that one office for sale, right?
Mhm.
We maybe wait a little bit and then release it
Mhm.
again.
Yeah, so yeah, if the Elvira is interested in, yeah, we can just give the chance to her also, that one.
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely. I'm interested in everything, William. What you want me to do? Just you know, just just
Mhm. That one small office for sale. Before owner kind of have mom's has issues of health and she was a major decision maker. That's why they didn't decide anything. But property is a son name and so two partners. So it's a little bit tricky. Looks like they are matching desire to sell. It's changing. Like this month, this one to sell, another month. So they a little bit pulling each other in a different direction. But so far they want to sell and put it for sale. It's better now than before. And William say price seems to be okay. That's
Yeah,
the
price
only
seems to be okay, yeah.
the
That's what
only
I mean.
communications between owners, I guess.
Owners.
It's a very nice office. It's the best in a mall because it's a corner, both units. So maybe why when it's come time to accept offer, one of them don't want to let it go. They don't want to like separate from it, right? So, but yeah.
Okay, we will talk to them both and see. Especially if it's already was on the market, right? Yeah, you will explain to me, like.
Yeah, she actually say that I bring her 5 good offers. She say it's better than anybody else before. She's happy, but happy but didn't sell. Just satisfied. Her office everybody love, like she. So now need to really feel if she really wants to, or if she still wants to sabotage again, right? If not, maybe wait a little bit.
Okay, got it.
Bit complicated. So the first thing is to see if the listing looks like expired, you just try to see the owners first, and then try to see how much they are motivated. Because otherwise, we just spend time and just, one party wants to sell, but the other party don't want to sell. Then other owner, okay, and then the other owner has a good relationship with Natalia, okay. So the other owner initiates everything. So the other owner said, okay, I'm gonna follow up the other owner's decision. Okay,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
just talk with the other owner first, and if she said to change the price or extend the listing, whatever things, okay, I'm gonna follow passively. Okay, so that kind of situation. So you have to make a kind of role play, or the rules and liabilities between two owners. Who is the main owner of two parties? Because they are at first friend, but nowadays it looks like almost unrelated, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, just define the relationship between the two owners, and then set the rule. Okay, I'm gonna communicate with only this person first. Okay, so once he decide, and the other owner, please follow the decision of the other owner, something like that. Yeah. Otherwise,
so I should.
You have to talk this guy and that guy, and then everybody say different story. Then it's very difficult to make a decision.
So I need to talk to the main
main decision maker first.
Yes.
And then just set the rule. Okay, then I'm gonna communicate with you, and then you can talk with your another partner. Okay, I'm not gonna directly talk with the other partner unless I am instructed otherwise. So that kind of rule set, you better just make it very clear at first.
Okay. Thank you so much for advice. Yes, okay, will do.
And it's also tenanted until end of year.
Yeah, tenanted until end of year.
So this may be another little bit concern. If buyer want to buyer occupy, they can't until end of year, yeah?
But it is commercial or is residential?
Commercial.
Office.
Commercial, yeah, but commercial, so they have a contract, you mean, until this end of December, yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Some company from Toronto, and guy is here, so he's how to say, don't really interested in what's going on one way or another, because he just employee this guy for tenant, but he still need to make access with him, right? So.
Yeah, but how does it work with commercial tenants? So if the contract is over, so they to renew it, they need to sign another contract, right? Yeah. So it's not like residential when you're month by month
just fix
after.
The term, yeah. No monthly.
Yeah, so yeah, so if someone gonna buy, like a new buyer gonna buy it, and it's tenanted until end of December, meaning that he's kind of safe that they actually gonna move out on January.
No, he's
1st.
a kind of safe until the until the term expires. He's safe. He can stay there.
Yeah, because of with residential, I know that like it's so complicated to evoke tenants, so that's why I'm asking. No,
they cannot. They cannot kick the tenant out if the tenant has the lease agreement.
Yeah, but tenant stay longer if they want to without the signed contract.
No. That is another story. They have to renew the contract if they want to stay longer.
Yeah. This was my concern. Okay.
Yeah. And it's how it's contract written. We have contract, so whatever contract written, it's follow the contract. In commercial, it's more like what they write together. No,
yeah, because because in residential we know how hard to evoke tenant, like
it's completely different.
It's
easy. You can change the locks.
Oh, right. With commercial, it's possible.
Yeah, commercial and keep everything. Commercial, it's easier that way.
That's what we call distress. So if the tenant don't pay the rent, landlord has the option to collect or get the tenant's personal belongings. That is what we call distract. That is one of the way to save tenant landlord right protected. But in residential, no way, you cannot do anything. Even the tenant don't pay. Completely different. Completely.
Sounds easier in commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
wonderful. So we can finish meeting.
Yeah.
If anyone have anything new things to say, Irina, so I will send your contact information to everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe you email to me introduction letter and I just forward to everyone. So
Okay, okay, I will do. Okay.
Then,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
you.
See you next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
See you.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.